Welcome back. Protests and riots sparked by the death of George Floyd in Minneapolis pushed the ongoing pandemic off the front pages this weekend, but there are concerns that the two may combine for an even bigger story. Fox 44's Brian Glenn spoke to a doctor about the new concerns.
Within the last few days, careful social distancing have been overturned by demonstrations against social injustice as thousands of Americans congregate in cities across the country protesting the death of George Floyd. The large gatherings, infectious disease experts said, could cause a catastrophic setback for controlling COVID-19 in the U.S. as cities and states try to reopen. Dr. Jason West joins us. He's an integrative medicine physician to talk about this. So my first question off to you, doctor. If you attended any demonstration this past weekend, what do you suggest they do?
Well, the first thing I would say is pay attention to any of the symptoms that are classic for the infection. Dry cough, increased temperature, difficulty, breathing, not feeling right. And if you are experiencing those things, you need to get it tested so that we can know if there is a possibility that you could be, an unintentional carrier. It's just a really difficult situation to put the protesters in, because one of the problems we're having with this is it's just hard to get tested right now.
Now, as a doctor, and you're at home this weekend watching these events, what was going through your mind as you see, from what we can gauge, about 50% of the people had masks and some didn't have masks or gloves. What were you thinking when this was all going down?
Well, the first thing that goes through my mind is sadness, embarrassment, frustration, and what goes through my mind is how could another human do that to a fellow human being? That's the first thing. And then I get it why people are frustrated. I feel horrible for the shop owners and the businesses affected. And then the secondary thing is, oh my gosh, how are we going to help these people that may be unintentionally exposed in their protestations to be healthy so that we don't have infection that's spreading everywhere?
Okay, you said earlier about pay attention to some of the symptoms. Let's recap that real quickly. What are some of the first couple of signs that you could have COVID-19?
Well, a shortness of breath, a fever, the signals your immune system is trying to kick in, difficulty breathing. Then they have this thing called COVID toes, where actually you can see a skin disruption on the feet primarily. It's not a classic, that's the only thing that causes it. But looking for, hey, do I feel off? Do I have a respiratory problem? Do I have an infection? Do I have a temperature? Those are the classic signs saying, hey, you need to do something.
Dr. Jason West, that's great advice. We appreciate your time today, sir.
See you later. Stay healthy and stay safe.
Yes, sir.